We were presenting on Germany's pre-World War II territory ambitions. When they united themselves with Austria, when they seized Czechoslovakia, and when they invaded Poland, and the invasion of Poland started World War II.
What did the exercise teach you guys?
Well, we're both really big history buffs, and we did this last year, and we won it last year. And we love doing oral presentations on history because it gives us a chance to delve deep into a specific part of history, deeper than we might go regularly in school, and it gives us a chance to really become an expert on something and maybe teach someone else something that they didn't know about history, which is really fun.
And a big part, I think, of high school is learning how to internalize information. And when you're doing an oral presentation, like, we use no note cards.
Yeah, we memorize everything, and we try to have as little words as possible on prezzies and poster boards.
So it was all internalized. So like she said, we like becoming the experts on our topic. I think it makes a difference. To compete in this history exhibition, you have to choose your project from the state set standards. Frameworks, yeah. And so you pick a standard and then a substandard, and then that's your topic for your project. So we decided to do Germany's pre-World War II aggression because we learned about it in history, but like we said, we didn't delve that deep into it. And
it's not one of those things that everybody does, like the assassination of JFK or Martin Luther King or
the Civil Rights Movement,
and things that everybody touches upon. And we wanted to do something that wasn't picked very much by people.
That we could teach people about.
Yeah.
So the Battle of Midway was one of the most important naval battles of the Pacific Campaign during World War II. Most of the battle was fought in the air, as most people know. Between the 4th and 7th of June 1942, the United States Navy was able to defeat the Imperial Japanese Navy in the attack on Midway Atoll. That's the location of the battle. This attack took place really close to Pearl Harbor, only about 6 months after Pearl Harbor, and 1 month after the Battle of Coral Sea, so very close within other battles. The Japanese used this attack to try and eliminate the U.S. from the Pacific, allowing the Japanese to establish its Greater East Asia Coast prosperity sphere.
So Yamamoto's plan. Yamamoto, just before I begin everything, he was the Japanese admiral in charge of the Japanese fleet that attacked Midway. His plan was very complex. It's similar to many Japanese plans, naval plans, but it really was very bad for him. His intelligence told him that the USS Enterprise and the USS Hornet were the only carriers that were useful to the American fleet, but his intelligence was faulty because we actually had the Yorktown as well, and he believed that had been sunk, as well as the Lexington in the Battle of Coral Sea. He believed that the Americans had been demoralized over the failures over the last 6 months, and he also had one other side plan. He also planned he was going to have people bomb Dutch Harbor in Alaska, and that was supposed to drive the American fleet upwards, therefore he could take over the island. However, due to weather and fierce resistance, the plan didn't really work, and the American fleet stayed at Midway.
We did our project on the Great Depression, before and after. In the beginning, we kind of talked about life, how the economy was flourishing and stuff, and we did stuff about the causes of the Great Depression.
And the stock market crash, and how it opened up a lot of the railways through the United States because everyone was traveling to different locations to get to more work and more job opportunities.
Yeah, everyone was looking for jobs.
We talked about how World War II really boosted the economy afterwards because of all the job openings with the airplanes and different opportunities people had to work in different departments of work.
Neither of us had ever done a project on the Great Depressions, and I don't know, we learned about it in history.
That's always been a good topic for me. I've always liked World War II, World War I era type things.
Thought it was interesting.
Yeah.